Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the growing influence of the economic freedom fighters, the EFF, and how they've positioned themselves as a revolutionary force within South Africa's political landscape. Now, love them or hate them, the EFF has managed to shake the foundations of parliament since its formation. With 39 seats in the National Assembly and 8 in the National Council of Provinces, this Red Beret movement isn't just making noise, it's making moves. And the mission? Simple, but bold: economic liberation for the majority, dismantling of neoliberal structures, and a complete reorganization of South Africa's wealth and power. The EFF's MPs come from all walks of life: community organizers, academics, former student activists, and grassroots leaders. What unites them is a shared goal to shift power back to the people. They believe the current economic system has failed the poor and working class, and they're not afraid to say it loudly, and often right on the parliament floor. One of the party's most recognizable faces is, of course, Julius Malema. His fiery speeches and fearless political stance have made him a polarizing figure, but also a powerful one. Malema doesn't mince his words. He's been consistent on key issues like land expropriation without compensation, nationalization of mines and banks, and state-led industrialization. These aren't just slogans, they're rallying calls for a country still struggling with the deep scars of inequality and economic exclusion. Let's talk about Parliament for a moment. The EFF has become known for its direct confrontation style, challenging the ANC, the DA, and even the Speaker when necessary. They've walked out of debates, called out corruption, and disrupted proceedings when they felt the voice of the people wasn't being heard. Some call it chaos. The EFF calls it accountability. Beyond Parliament, the EFF's work has centered around job creation, workers' rights, free education, and access to healthcare. They've taken a clear stance against austerity measures, arguing that budget cuts to essential services only deepen inequality. They've pushed for a livable minimum wage, national student debt relief, and policies that benefit the informal economy where millions of South Africans hustle daily just to survive. One of the standout figures in the party is Naledi Chawa, a young, passionate MP who's made waves with her fearless approach. As a former Fees Must Fall activist, she's brought youth issues and gender politics to the forefront, advocating for young women, students, and underprivileged communities across South Africa. Her speeches in Parliament have struck a chord, especially with the younger generation hungry for change. The EFF isn't without controversy, though. Their stance on race, land reform, and the role of private capital has sparked fierce debates. But that's part of their strategy, to challenge what they see as an unjust status quo. For the EFF, economic freedom is not just about money, it's about dignity, access, ownership, and control. Their criticism of neoliberalism is sharp and uncompromising. They believe the post-apartheid economic model, rooted in free market policies, has benefited the elite while leaving millions behind. They argue for a developmental state, one where government actively steers the economy, protects workers, and ensures fair distribution of resources. The EFF has also been quick to point out how state-owned entities are being hollowed out through mismanagement and privatization. They've warned against turning basic services like electricity, transport, and water into profit-driven ventures, calling instead for public ownership and proper governance to deliver quality services to all. Let's be real, South Africa's inequality is some of the worst in the world. And the EFF has been relentless in reminding both Parliament and the public that without addressing this core issue, democracy itself is under threat. Their presence in Parliament is a constant push against complacency and political comfort. As the country heads towards yet another critical election season, the EFF's influence is only expected to grow. Whether or not you agree with their methods or ideology, one thing's for sure, they've changed the game. And they're not done yet. So, what do you think? Is the EFF a necessary disruptor shaking up a broken system? Or are their ideas too radical for South Africa's current political climate? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video informative, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on South Africa's political scene. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you next time. Let me know if you'd like a thumbnail, title, or description for this one too.